Hey Tauruses, welcome back to Deku Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot and astrology for June 15th through the 21st of 2020. Big week. So let's get into the astrology here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let me get a sip of water as well because it's crazy hot here. All right. Tauruses, let's see. So we have about 6 planets in retrograde right now, and Mercury is joining. Forgive me if I'm wrong on the numbers. Somebody correct me if I am in the comments. Mercury is retrograding in Cancer from June 17th to July 12th, bringing up a lot of repressed emotions to the surface to be dealt with. We're also going to be really looking at the people that we are closest to, those that have a special place in our heart, our closest relationships, and how you feel about those people. Reassessing your sense of security in relationships and maybe in finances as well. So we have all that. We also have on the 21st, let me try to say this, the new moon solar eclipse in Cancer. So right now, as I'm doing this reading, we're in the middle of these two eclipses, and then we have another eclipse on July 5th. We have the Ring of Fire. We have a lot going on right now, and we're moving into Cancer season, which will be a lot better, I think, for you guys in Gemini season. It's fun. It's a good season. We like it for its energy, but it's a big transition for us, and I think Tauruses have a hard time with it. Okay, so let's see what this week's going to be about. We already have a couple cards popping out with the classic Rider-Waite deck. Wow, okay. What's this? Wow, okay, I was like, that one needs to come out, and I'm liking this. I think I'm liking this for you guys this week. Wow. This is a beautiful reading. All right. I'm happy with it. We're going to go forward here. Excuse me, guys. Itchy nose. I don't know what's going on all of a sudden. Having some allergies, I think. Started in Scorpio's reading. All right. So we have such intense energy here. Things are moving. Things are changing. You're going to be feeling it. Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups are your two first cards out here. For me, this is triumph and victory with love. I don't know. It just feels like that. We have a new, as long as we're approaching things with like a lot of known mentality, we have great force for this. And it feels like with love, this is such a triumph. You're triumphing with love. You're using this force for love. You're using this force to grow. And it can be a very emotional week because there's new beginnings in these areas as well when you get two aces like that together. You know, it's joy, fertility, happiness. Four of Cups is reversed here. So to me, sometimes I see this a little bit more as the emotional outpouring card, where emotion kind of, whatever we've been dissatisfied about, we're going to be feeling those emotions and they're going to be coming out of us. So you guys could be crying a lot. Honestly, this is my crying card. It's a beautiful week, but yes, tears are there. Emotions are there. Emotions are high for you guys for sure. And that can be difficult because, I don't know, it feels to me like you're ever changing right now, which is really interesting. But you're also trying to bring this stability back into relationships here. You're really trying to change up some relationships in some ways because she came out neither upright or reversed and she was on her side, but I just feel, don't feel alone within your relationships and try to work together rather than just for yourself. Try not to get too self-focused in this energy. Again, with Venus retrograde and all these other big planets being retrograde, there's a lot of reasons that you're not feeling on point and that you're feeling a little bit here and there and everywhere with your emotions right now, and it's a little chaotic, let's be honest. But we're just begging for understanding and this. So we will, if we will get to that Two of Cups and that Three of Cups, that celebration, joy with those that we love, those that we're close to. And it's very, very beautiful, but we have to be willing. Ooh, okay. You guys are so much right now, okay. It's like you don't want to fight, but you do. Six of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Wands, reversed. Don't fight over petty things. Move beyond them. Don't get involved. I know that you might be like, well, I think this and I need to say this. You don't need to. Let it go, okay? Let it go. Because even if you need to prove your victory, it's not going to be worth it. The words are not going to come out the way you want them to. It's going to turn into a fight. And why do you want to do that? Because it doesn't feel like you do. When you have all this really good energy, just people will wonder why you're just not working with them. Try not to work against your best interests this week, really. Is what I'm trying to say. Because this is all going to be okay. The sun comes up. It can be this week, but cards like this sometimes feel, especially when this card is in the mix, like it's coming. Enlightenment, liberation from all this difficulty, sadness, frustration, all these mixed emotions and feelings, and this need to fight right now. There's a lot that's coming up. And a lot that you haven't been happy about, and it's working its way up, just maybe not in the best ways. And you don't want to take these things out on people that you love, because love looks beautiful this week and celebratory, and people will work with you, it's fine. But know that with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun, things are working themselves out. Divine timing is at play here. Things just can't move as fast as we want them to right now. We just got to live with it. But happiness is here, a change of pace is here, a change of our luck is coming in. So don't worry, okay? Such beautiful energy here. Such beautiful energy. But right now, throughout the more difficult feeling parts of this, remember that you might be in this position and that you just need to stop seeing things that way. And I don't even know if it's like you can right now. You just kind of have to wait this out. We have two aces here. We have the wheel. We have the sun. I think that you have to let these things work themselves out and try your best to handle it in the most, let's get a card of advice, in the most building with others kind of way possible, most centric of mind. Try to understand others. Try to build on relationships. Try to communicate positively, building in mind, body, and spirit, in likeness, not against. Work with the people that are closest to you. They're there for you right now. All right, let's pull a couple from the Le Tarot des Femmes Erotiques, which is a really interesting tarot deck that I got, but I kind of have been feeling it a lot like an oracle deck. Ooh. Of course you come out. And of course you come out. I feel like there's one more. Yep. Wow. All right. Beautiful cards here. All right. Eight of Swords struggles struggles with uncertainty. And the Eight of Swords was one of the last cards to come out, isn't it? We have to think. We have to realize where we put ourselves, and if we are in a position that really isn't certain right now, then why? Maybe we need to approach it with some new energy, new thought, a new way of approaching it. Moving forward with new understanding and energy, a new message. And then there's the moon, a turning in the journey. And with that Wheel card and the Sun, the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, it's a positive turn in your journey. But we are having some discordance definitely in our emotions and the way that we're feeling and perceiving things right now. That'll end soon. Don't worry, okay? All right, Tauruses, those are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them, guys. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you so much. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Do make sure, guys, also to check me out over on Instagram at Deku Tarot. And if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box, along with the information if you want to get an astrology analysis, compatibility analysis, numerology analysis with Truly Divine. They do an amazing job, and you can use my code DEKU30 for 30% off. You can use that as many times as you want. You can send it to as many people as you want, and they can also use it as many times as they want. So take advantage of that. It's also in my description box as well. Have a wonderful and blessed week. Namaste.